moving by ourselves. It's lovely, isn't it? Hello guys, my name's Timelapse Joe and welcome back to a new Minecraft stream. I'm starting to move by myself. Look, I'm not even, but you can't see, but I'm not literally, my hands aren't on the controller. The controller is moving by itself. Yeah, my Joy-Cons, is it because of that green one? Could be. Um, Hello, I am Legend. Welcome to the stream. I do apologise, there's been no streams, but I've been focusing on my dissertation, which my dissertation was due in a few hours ago. So, honestly, everybody, I am knackered. I'm tired. Honestly, everybody, I've probably written 3,000. I've probably written. How's your day been? Well, stressful, because my dissertation generally was due. My uni dissertation, so to get my degree, that was generally due in literally a few hours ago. So I got 2 hours of sleep last night. Ooh. I only got like I only got like 4 to be honest, because I was focusing on making sure this assignment's done. Um in fact, a guy in my college class said to me, "Oh, you can't be done." Which I was a little annoyed by the comment. This guy in my college class said, "Oh, because I've done more than he has." Yeah, that's on a Bedrock copy. That's not this copy. This is the legacy copy. Um I did those little clips I did months ago. Those little nuke clips. I did that months ago. Bar yesterday's I made yesterday. I was gonna get something, but yeah. A guy in my college class said to me because obviously I did more than he did. He thought I was rushing today, which I don't get that. I literally all I did was write 500 words today, and apparently I'm rushing. I could write 500 words in 20 minutes. I could write 500 words in 5 minutes. Not five. Russian? No, rushing. Rushing, not Russian. Like, um, as in Russian. Because I did, because I did, 500, because I did 500 because I did like 500 words, through the whole day. Another guy in my college class thought I was rushing because I did more than he did or something like that in that time period. But you got to think though, I was in an hour and a half before he was. Hello XXN Blackacy, welcome to the stream. I apologise for no streams. That don't make sense. Yeah, apparently I was rushing because I did more than he did that day. But I arrived an hour and a half before he did. I arrived at 8 o'clock. He didn't turn up to about 10:30. And plus, I came into my college class yesterday, and we didn't even have to come in yesterday because my teacher was ill, but I still come in, asked my lecturer some questions. You would think you would do less. But it's like that sometimes. Some people think that they do more work than you. But he might have done more work than me, but I'm not an academic, everybody. I'm terrible on the academic side. I prefer the filmmaking process. I want to make films. I don't want to write about them. So can you give me something activities to do in Minecraft so I don't get bored? Find every colour sheep. If you rushed, then if you rushed, then you had to do as little work as possible. Yeah, I mean, I had 500 words to do. I had to finish rendering this short film. I had to finish rendering this short film, and I had to finish rendering this short film, and then I had to quickly go and film a 2-minute video explaining the project. That's all I had to do. So, of course, I started at 9. I started around about 8:30 when I got into college, and I submitted everything at 2 at 2 at 2:30. but I had been working on it since 8:30, and I had worked through an hour lunch and a 30-minute break. I have a question. Yeah. What is your question? Um, I need to quickly work out why this Joy-Con is very stiff. But yeah, what's your question? You had the pacer, push, and curl up yesterday. What's that? I've never heard of that. I Am Legend. Honestly, everyone, my controller's gone really stiff. Ooh. Did you build all of this in survivor mode? I did. Run as long as possible. How well did you do? When you got to run as long as possible, I'd do terrible. After 20 seconds, I can't run. But it's because I'm quite, as I mentioned on these streams, guys, I am quite overweight. The push-up is like many push-ups you can do. I did horrible. I mean, I'll admit, I used to be quite good at push-ups, but now obviously the pace is where you just keep running. Yeah, I used to be quite good at push-ups, but obviously from when I'm young, I used to be really good at push-ups when I was younger, but but obviously, as I said, I'm fine. I'm well. Then the curl-ups, I got 146. So I did 146. Which one's that? What's a curl-up? Is that the one on the bar when you lift yourself up? The hardest thing I did was build the snow globe. One of the harder things I did was build the snow globe. SXN. I'll go onto the top of the mountain so you can see it. What's a curl-up then? I'm a little bit confused by what a curl-up is. But as I said, the push-ups, everybody. I used to be able to do loads, now I can't do many because I'm overweight. I mean, I'm not very overweight. I'm only 200. I'm only 209. Oh, hold on. Is that when you pull yourself up to a sitting position? So yeah, in the UK we don't call them curl-ups. We call them sit-ups. That's why I was confused. Sorry. Yeah, it was because in the UK we call curl-ups sit-ups. Yeah, we call them sit-ups in the UK. I'm just gonna move this. I'm just gonna move this mug. The thing that destroyed Minecraft is we're not sell Minecraft to Microsoft. Wow, it's funny you should say that actually, SXN. Minecraft, them them selling Minecraft to him selling Minecraft to Microsoft is different. It only got shit after 2017. Microsoft owning Minecraft was fine up until 2017. That 3-year period, they actually brought out some good updates. On that, but on the thing, everybody as well. What's I gonna mention? Yeah, when you said about push-ups, honestly, I could probably do like one. I could probably do like one, and then my weight will get cave in. Um, Honestly, guys, if I sound out of breath, it's because it's very warm. Honestly, it's like 28 degrees. It's like 28 degrees. Um, 1.9, that was 1.9, that was 1.9 was the combat update, I think. It was very old. 1.9, I'm not going to say 1.9 was old, because obviously I started playing Minecraft 2 years before that. Minecraft 1.19 was 9 years ago. So to put it out there, guys, I said it's 28 degrees right now in the UK. That's 82. That is 82.4 Fahrenheit. That's 80. That's 80. That's sorry, that's 84 Fahrenheit. It's warm. I mean, it's not like summer warm where it's like 30. But was not doing every 4 or 3 every year 4 or 3 updates. It is so good, but when Microsoft 1.19 was actually bad, they just wanted money. Well, yeah. To be honest, no, they put some. Sorry, on that one, Notch actually got annoyed. So Notch put his sales up because people were he was getting annoyed with Mojang, and then obviously sold it. Then the day before that in PE, I almost passed out. Bloody hell! What were you doing? What were you doing in PE that caused you to almost pass out? Yeah, that's bad. To be honest, I almost passed out in PE once, and that's because I won a race. That's because I won an 800-meter sprint. That's because I won the 800-meter race, which is 2 laps of the That's an Olympic-sized. Basically, that's an Olympic. The school I went to, we had an Olympic-sized running track. They would lay out an Olympic-sized running track, and so it was 400 meters. So 400 Olympic-sized running track is full circle is 400 meters. So 800 meters is it twice, and I won that. Oh, burpees for shoulder dips, shoulder tap dips, one leg. You have to do each of those 10 times. Jesus Christ! I expect all the really healthy people did it really well. 25 minutes. Yeah, that's the thing though. So I always had that, to be honest. I don't know how I was doing. But are you one of the shorter people in your class? Because that tends to be something sometimes. Are you one of the shorter people in your class? Hello, Sigma Gamer. Welcome to the stream. So you're one of the shorter people in your class. Sometimes it is like that. Sometimes if you're a shorter person in your class, sometimes you're not as athletic as some of the people in the class that are taller. But on the other hand, sometimes, some of the taller people aren't athletic. Do you remember me? Of course I remember you, Sigma Gamer. You've been in almost streams recently. Sorry, there's been no streams recently. I was focusing on my. That's not for you. What do you mean it's not for you? That's not for you in your class. What do you mean by that? Are you saying that I'm a we have to wear uniforms in PE? But that's normal. That's normal, I think. I mean, I gotta be honest, I was quite short when I was in school. Um, I was quite short when I was in school, so well, some of you will probably say I wasn't. Some of you will probably say I wasn't short. But some of you guys will say I wasn't short. But when I was in my last year of school, I was 16 and 5'6", so I was very short, but also I was very unathletic. You have good news? Cool. Oh, I just hurt my foot. I have good news as well, everybody. I finished my dissertation. You got rid of the bullies? Yeah, the short kids. I was the other way around with my school year. I was always very short. Like, I mean, I was always I was the second shortest boy in my school year. Um, when I was 15, I was like 5'4". Yeah, when I was 15, I was about 5'4". So some of you on here are probably taller than I was when I was 15. Most likely, anyway. Well, I'm saying more than likely. I'm saying you're all probably taller than everyone on here is probably taller than I was when I was 15. Um, the stream's lagging. It might be. It might just be buffering. It might be buffering. Sometimes there's a delay on the streams. I've got really sweaty hands. I did just say though. Does your world have limited space? Well, it's got. Hold on a sec, guys. My mic wire was wrapped around my foot. Limited space. It does, yeah. If we go, we're on peaceful mode, so why don't we go? Say my palms. But in the UK right now, we're in a bit of a thing where we've had really warm weather these last couple of days. So I said, it's about 28 degrees Celsius, which is about 84 Fahrenheit right now. So, that's the equivalent of 84 hertz. So for me, I'm also, guys, we've got to put this into account. We've got to put this into account here, everybody. As I said, I am not healthy by any stretch, you know. It's 74. Yeah. We've got to put it on here. I am not healthy by any stretch. So obviously, if you're fatter, you've also got good news. Everyone's got good news today. I love it. Yeah. Oh my eye. There. You finally hit 85 subscribers. Congratulations. We are closing down on hitting 5,500. We didn't do it by the end of April, but that's fine. You have more good news. Oh, sorry, I've got a really itchy eye because it's warm. I just checked. I hit 88. That's cool. You hit 152 subscribers. Welcome. Congratulations. What was I gonna say? But in warm weather, everybody, in warm weather, it helps to be skinnier because if your fat is like installation, body fat is like installation. Um, if you're fatter, you're warmer because you're more insulated. But on the other hand, now that it's really warm, I'm a lot warmer. Obviously, I'm not that fat, everybody. I'm only like 209 pounds. Um, I think Sigma Gamer is subscribed to me. I am Legend. He wouldn't have joined all the other streams, if he wouldn't have joined all the streams if he hadn't been. Oh my eye! I've just got a really itchy eye at the moment. Oh, there we go. There. But yeah. That is true. That is true. When it's warm, so obviously for me it's like 80. It's like 84 Fahrenheit right now. And I am. You ate a donut at 1 a.m. Cool. It's honestly, guys, it's literally I'm sweating. It's so hot. It's far too warm. Yeah, in the UK right now it's like 28 degrees Celsius, so about 84 Fahrenheit, 82, 83, 84, 83, 84. What's my favorite donuts? I I don't really have a flavor. I just like donuts, to be honest. I donut worry, I just eat them. Yeah, you all got to I've got to it's got to be a thing though that I said I am. You hate the ones with cream inside. I don't mind that. I hate. Yeah, I don't like those. I like the ones with jam inside. Yeah, I can't go past this point. So yeah, it is a limited world. I can't go past this point. The ones with jelly inside. I've never had one with jelly inside, but I don't really like jelly. I don't mind jam. One with jam inside. Ooh. I have great news, everybody. I have finished my dissertation. My dissertation assignment was due in today, so officially all my college work is done, and officially after 3 years, my uni degree will be done in 2 weeks. I've only got two lectures left in my uni degree, and then it'll be trying to find a job, and then it'll be the real world. After 18 years of education, um, UK is kind of different. Yeah, college is not compulsory in the UK. So you go to college for most people will go to college for 2 years, then go to uni for three. But in my case, I didn't have the grades to do a 2 year college course. So I had to do a level two, as they call it. I had to do a level two, as you call it, which obviously is the I had to do this level two, and if you pass the level two, you can apply for level three. So yes, I've had 6 years of education since I left school. Because in the UK, you leave school at 16 and start at 4. What's my favorite board game? Monopoly or Snakes and Ladders? Actually, Ludo. I'm gonna stick Ludo up there as well. Ludo's a good one. I'm just gonna put this control. I'm gonna put these Joy Cons away, guys, because my hands are so sweaty that my Joy Cons. All right, card game. Snap, probably. I Uno No Mercy. I gotta be honest. I don't understand Uno. But the thing is, though, I I'd never heard of Uno before. I'd never heard of Uno before like 2020. Um, Uno wasn't really known in the UK before that point. Just checking a Discord notification. Oh no, I haven't had a Discord notification. It's weird. Oh no, Decepted's just put something. Nah, it's just someone's put something in. Decepted is on Discord though. Chess. I can't play chess. I don't. Well, it's because I don't understand the rules. I played it with Decepted on Discord in a Discord because you can play little board games on Discord now. There's little app board games, and me and Decepted played chess, and I played quite well, surprisingly. And he said, "Oh, I can't. You're lying. You've played chess before." I'm like, "No, never played it." Honestly, I just don't. I don't get the rules of chess. Yeah, I don't get the rules of it. I understand you've got to get your formation. You're trying to protect your king. It's basically like a battlefield. Um, I do prefer strategy games though. I do prefer strategy games where you've got to have your strategy. Sorry, a bit of hair just went in my mouth. What's worse, everybody? Short or long hair? What's worse, short or long hair? You're making some dino nuggets right now. Um, Long hair is the worst. Well, I've got long-ish hair, everybody. Well, it's longer at the back. It goes longer at the back for some reason. It's not a mullet. It's not a mullet. It just it just grows weirdly. So it grows long on the back, and then it grows longish on the sides and the back, and then doesn't grow much on the top, which is kind of funny. But honestly, it feels so heavy today, but just because it's so hot. It's very hot in the UK, as I've said. Um, but I loved college yesterday. I loved college yesterday because the classroom has its own aircon. The classroom had its own aircon, and it was bliss until they kicked us out because there was a class with up above which was in 28 degrees with no aircon, so they kicked us out so they could turn around and teach. See, I have a mullet, so my hair's not that long. Well, I mean, I don't have a mullet per se, but my hair grows longer on the back for some reason. But my hair's long all around, but not long. But I mean, I gotta admit, everybody, I do it to hide a, do it to hide a, I do it to hide a bald spot. Ooh. I don't even know what a perm is. I hear people talking about that all the time. Guy in my college class used to say, guy in my level 3 media class used to say that to me. He used to say, get a fade. Might give you a dodgy fade. Get a fade. I'm like, what the hell's a fade? A fade is a transition you stick on a film. Hmm. Hmm. It's a curly hair on top and the sides and the back cut. Yeah, I don't like those modern haircuts. I think they look hideous. Like um perms, fades, like it doesn't look good. Um Honestly, I saw someone with one of them fades recently and their hairline was straight. Their hairline was so straight, Honestly, they looked like their hairline was like a straight line. They looked like an AI. That's a good haircut. What? A straight line? No, most hair. Hello, that TFS guy. No, to be honest, I am legend. Most haircuts have a natural curve in it. Most haircuts have a uh, have a natural curve due to your hair, due to your head, and yeah, your hair isn't meant to have a straight line across it. I mean, some people do, but it's not a natural haircut. Yeah, hello, that TFS guy. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry there's been no streams recently, everybody. I had to focus on my dissertation, which was due in literally um 3.5 hours ago. I submitted it 4 hours ago, so I'm just happy I submitted it and got it out of the way. I did do a short film for it. Like I said, I would show you all guys the short film, but I'm gonna refilm it. I'm gonna re-edit it because I edited it for this for this assignment, and I didn't like the edit, and I didn't like certain stuff about it. So I'm going to re-edit it. I'm going to re-edit it, especially for to post. Oh, I don't know about anyone else, but I said I am sweltering. The UK has turned into a furnace in recent days. How many words do you have? I probably have about 20, 25. But I play this one the most because it's just, you know, it's Survivor Legacy. It's the, we have quite a few worlds. I shall hop onto a few of them. You have 79. It doesn't say on Legacy Console Edition, to be honest. It doesn't say how many you have. I just want to see if this has gone into the Legacy playlist. Because sometimes this goes straight into the Legacy playlist. So, no, this is not in any playlist, so we can just leave the world then. Yeah, we have a few worlds. Oh. Um. Oh. It's very, very warm. I honestly, guys, I really apologise for that there hasn't been streams, but I had to focus on this work. You just built a prison. Cool. Let's see if we can get on a mini game. Let's see if we can join a battle mini game. Yes, it took me 3 days. I haven't played, honestly, up until just here. Up until I started streaming, I haven't played a video game in 3 days. I haven't played a video game since last weekend. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it, but not. Sorry, I just burped. Not everything turns out the way you want it. That's one thing, and that's one thing which is inevitable. Did you build this world? I did not. I did not build this world. This is the battle mini game. This was the battle mini game thing. I did not build that. I did not build this. Sorry, what did that say? Oh, I thought it said Joe is cool. I'm like, he is. 100% he's cool. What do we have? Shall we go to the ideas world? The ideas world is where we come up with ideas for our world. Joe is cool. He is cool. He's the coolest guy. But he is very overweight. He is very overweight. I'm joking. I'm not that much overweight, but you know the point still stands. So this is our ideas world. We build stuff. This is a Halloween house. This is a Halloween house idea for Survivor Legacy. I haven't got around to finalizing the idea yet. I haven't got around to finalizing what I want the idea to look like, but I haven't got around to finalizing it. But then I think it looks creepy, doesn't it? No, it looks creepy at night, doesn't it? So, Dave. What do we got? This was a zoo idea. This was a zoo idea. This was a zoo idea where you come around and you see the animal exhibits. What was that tree back then? Was it a jungle tree? Yeah, we've planted trees. We've planted trees everywhere. We've planted a few jungle trees here. We've planted a jungle tree right next to a spruce tree. We built that. We tried to build some flags. We built the English flag. I built a train. I mean, I wish I was as tall as a jungle tree. If you actually look at it though, dark oak trees are just as tall. This is actually a sword. This is actually a sword. Not sure. Got no idea what that is. Over here, I put a I used some TNT, put a hole in the ground, designed a bridge. Swimming pool. I want to do that. I've seen people do that. This was just a random thing I've decided to build. This is the horse pen from Survive Legacy before we finished it. This is the initial design. The rocket, the little rocket we never built. Igloo design. Do you guys want to see the shittest birthday present in the world? It was my birthday. So my birthday's in December, everybody. So obviously I'm 23 in December. We have a theme. You should build a theme. We have a theme park on my world. We have the minigame area. We want to build a roller coaster. We planned to build one in the last stream, but then we didn't have an idea. So a bit of context. It was my birthday. This was about, I don't know, 8 years ago. This is about 8 years ago. It's my birthday, and I asked my sister, "Oh, make me a roller coaster for my birthday in my world." So she gave me this. End. So it literally just ends here. She gave me a roller coaster. She gave me this. She gave me a roller coaster that goes up there, drops, goes up here, drops, and then it goes and says end. Literally, this was it. So I asked my sister to make me a roller coaster to use on my birthday, and she built this. Literally, it goes over here, jumps over here, and then goes end. So I built my own roller coaster for my birthday. Yeah, what the hell? So I built my own roller coaster for my birthday. For my birthday, I built my own roller coaster. I built my own roller coaster for my birthday. A 3-year-old could do better. Why are we going this way? So I built this one myself. Yeah, I thought I had it then. We should be going this... No. So this is the roller coaster. This is the roller coaster I made for myself. You just got whiplash. Yeah. It's a roller coaster. This is a roller coaster I made myself. This is a roller coaster I made myself. Look how much better it is. I feel bad. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Did I make you dizzy from that roller coaster? I did say I did actually make quite a cool roller coaster, but I made it myself because I asked my sister to make me a roller coaster. She made me one that goes over here, over here, get to here, and just says end. And then I built that. And I built. You're such a nice YouTuber. I don't know how you're famous. Probably because I'm not. You're such a nice YouTuber. I don't know how you're not famous. Because I'm not, but also as well, even though I'm nice, niceness doesn't merit that I'm not dead, not clickbait. That's because Deceptive said, am I dead when I went AFK, so I built this thing to say I'm not dead. Being nice doesn't merit. I know your content is good. It is. Well, I don't know if it is or not. Thank you for saying that. It's really kind of you. Yeah, it's because a lot of people don't think I'm entertaining. I mean, I literally got a comment I screenshotted from last year where I was told that I'm not entertaining, and the comment just said bye. Which I'm not gonna lie, I didn't care, to be honest. I didn't care. I didn't care when I saw that comment. I was like, well, if you don't like my I know people don't like me. But yeah, I don't care. But just a bit of advice to everyone here. You're not always going to get on with everyone. I should switch my name to Sub to Joe. You don't need to do that. We'll hit our goals. We'll hit these subscriber goals eventually. Like for example, I would rather focus at the moment, rather than blowing this YouTube channel up. I'd rather focus on trying to sell books. I'd rather focus on trying to promote my novel writing stuff. Because that's something that I'm very passionate about, and I've got one in the works. Everybody, I've got a novel in the works, which I've got a novel in the works, and I can say it's called Project Time Warp. I've got a novel in the works now that my dissertation's finished. I like to think of YouTube as subs. I like to think of YouTube subs. Well, you're here. You're here for your creations. Yeah. I'm here because I want to be. I'm here. I'm actually here because I entered a Lego competition when I was 13. I'm here because I entered a Lego stop motion contest when I was 13. I didn't win, but I just kept the channel going, and then I switched it to Minecraft content. But if you actually go back and look at my older videos, you see a lot of the stop motion stuff I used to do. I mean, yeah, so the problem is now, to be honest, is that young children nowadays, they start uploading YouTube videos with the aim of becoming famous, like their big you did stop motion. I love stop motion. Honestly, I wouldn't be a film student now if I didn't do stop motion. I'd probably be, I'd probably be nothing, to be honest. I'd probably be insignificant. Um, I'd probably just be this. If I didn't find that, if I didn't find stop motion, I would probably be this. I would probably be this. Short. I'd still probably be the bullied kid behind the scenes that nobody ever cared about. Probably. But honestly, I love stop motion. Yes, I do. If I didn't discover that, I wouldn't be here. I probably wouldn't be doing anything related to this. I need to get some horror mods. I don't understand what the fascination is with horror mods. I mean, I got someone I knew a guy who was in my college class a few years ago. He's doing quite well on YouTube actually, fair play to him. But he said that he basically didn't like horror, but he was doing horror games because they got views, and I can't live to do that. I can't live to do that. I'm gonna go and film this random I could do all the film something I don't want to play because it'll get me views. I'd rather stick to what I like. You have a friend who's 30 and just hit 30, as in 30. Do you mean 30k views or 30k subs? 30k subs, fair play. I mean, I'm a decade older than him. I'm a decade older. I'm sorry, not I shouldn't say him. Um, I'm a decade older than them. I'm a decade older than them, and I am on 5k. But I said some people are lucky. I saw someone the other day. I saw somebody the other day get like 40k on a video, and I was like, wow. What was the last video that I had get 1,000? Well, actually, no, the last video I had get 1,000 views was a couple of days ago. That was a YouTube short. I love YouTube. I love YouTube shorts. Well, I do and don't because some people upload utter crap and then get loads of views. Did you know your brain has a 0.5 second delay? Are you talking about me in general or just humanity? I mean, my brain has more than a second delay, a half a second delay. My brain has like a 5 second delay. Humanity, yeah. That's most likely. You can only humans can only access 5% of their brains as well. Um, humans only really use 10% of their brains. Be right back. Okay. Oh, cramp. I got a cramp in my knees. I'm getting old. I got cramp in my knees. Do do do. Let's hop onto a different world a minute. My hands are sweaty. It's warm. Um, Welcome back. We're gonna hop onto a different world. I'm just trying to find a way to cool down a minute. I don't want to. I don't want to put a I don't want to waste electricity by putting the tower fan on. Honestly, guys, it is warm. Sub to Climate of Joe. You don't actually have to change your name to Sub to Climate of Joe. Um, shall we pop on to Galactica City for a moment? Let's just do that. I gotta let you know. Um, right, where are we? Okay. Would you guys like to see one of the biggest buildings I've ever made in Minecraft? A guy that I once, a guy that I once commented on my video, believed this was the tallest skyscraper he'd ever seen. Well, I will admit, though, it's not decorated. It's not decorated on the inside because I've just never got round to doing it. What do you guys think of this building? It's honestly, it's huge. Uh, it's huge, isn't it? Ooh, bloody hell! I'm so warm. Do you guys want to see something bigger? Yeah, the biggest building's this build. The biggest building's this skyscraper here. While not the tallest, while not maybe not the tallest, while maybe not the tallest, it is literally 64 blocks by 64 blocks. So the floor span. If we hop down, oh, and die because I didn't realise. Let's pop to creative then. We've just spawned in the hotel, by the way. We've got to go this way. We got to leave this city and go to the next city. We've got to cross this river here. Then we're yes, I've got two. This is we're currently in. There's two. Yeah, right now we're in Empire, and right over there is Galactica City. So this is the building. It's this building that we were just in. It's literally. It's this building here. It's literally called Timelapse Tower because I made it for a time-lapse video which I never uploaded because it corrupted. I've never got round to doing all the windows though, because obviously look at the bloody size of it. Because look at the size of it, everybody. Like this will take. Well, this is 2,000 blocks. This is literally 2,000 blocks just in the floor. What's next? What do we have? Else do we have? We have the TV. Right here we have. Right here we have the TV tower. We have the TV tower right here, which can't remember if there's a way in. I don't think this would be possible to build in survival. Bloody hell! Look at that! Look at that! That's an illusion. That's an illusion. You're in my mind. I'm in your mind. I'm in your mind. Bloody, it's making me dizzy. That does look like an illusion up there. What's next? KFC and game. If you don't know what game is, if you guys don't know what game is basically GameStop, but game is basically GameStop in the UK. Game has everything. I used to absolutely love going into. I used to love going into game. KFC. Obviously, you guys should know what KFC is, and guys should know what McDonald's is. I don't know. I don't know why McDonald's looks like a cat. I've just realised. Oh no, McDonald's does look like a cat, doesn't it? Oh, it's the map from earlier on. Um, this is another one. This is the brick house. What do we have here? We have the biggest building in the city. We have the biggest building. This is the biggest building in the city. This skyscraper is so tall it goes through the clouds, which is I hate it. I hate building things that go through the clouds because this is unnatural. Because you know this here is unnatural. Like clouds don't go through buildings. But I dropped it. That's all right, Void. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm sorry there's been no streams recently, but I've been basically knee deep in doing my uni dissertation. So now that that's finished, that's officially my uni degree over. I can't use commands on Legacy Console Edition. All of this was built block by block. I Am Legend. All of this was built block by block because I don't have commands. Yeah, I've been knee deep in doing my my degree. Honestly, this is the most stressed I've ever been, Void, to be honest. Because I'm nervous about obviously that, I want to get the best I'm nervous because obviously I want to get the best, you know, oh, what's the right word? I want to get the best grade that I can possibly get, so I can obviously, well, the higher the grade, the more pay the more starting grade pay you can get. Obviously, the higher your grade, the more chances, the more chance. So I'm nervous, but I will admit, everybody, I will have a Bachelor of Science with a bit of luck. Within a bit of luck, in July, I will have a Bachelor of Science. I will be a Bachelor. I can put my Bachelor of Science on my name, which that would be so cool that I can put Bachelor of Science. Which that's the best one you can get. There's only two things above that. There's only two things above that: Masters and PhD. And I'm not that old. I don't want a PhD though, because that's a lot of work. I mean, having a Bachelor of Science by 22 is pretty good, I think. What do you guys think? What's my favourite subject to learn? Well, it's a bit different, I Am Legend. I've been studying film for 6 years, so I don't study other things. I exclusively study the one thing that I've paid my student loan to study. So pretty much the only thing I study is film, because that's what that's meant for, if you get what I mean. Sorry, my nose is a bit blocked. Also, I learned with my gold farm, there's a pathfinding doesn't work for me. To fix it, I did watch stream on the higher platforms where they got stuck. Just saying this for when you're there. Yeah, I haven't actually. It's alright. I haven't got around to playing Minecraft yet. I do want to build a gold farm, but I haven't got around. I haven't really. This is the first time I played Minecraft since Saturday. Basically, whenever I streamed last, let me have a quick look. Actually, let's click onto my YouTube channel a minute. The last time I streamed was 3 days ago. So I'm going to say it's probably almost 4 days ago, actually. So yeah, I haven't actually played Minecraft since, what was it, 4 days ago? No, well, 1, 2, 3. I probably haven't streamed since Monday. I haven't played video games since Monday. But yeah, yeah. There's many. I'm gonna take. I mean, I've only got 2 lectures now. Everybody, my degree literally finishes in 2 weeks. I've only got 2 lectures now. One next Friday, one the Friday afterwards, and then officially that's the end. I am done. I've been in education now. Everybody. So this is my education will be done. I've been in it. Everyone put their age in for 2 seconds. I guarantee I've been in education longer than some people on here have been born. So if you're 13, put 13. If you're 15, put 15. 16. Okay. Anybody else? Are they going to put their age in? No. So, honestly, I've been in it because I've done a 3-year uni course and then 3 years of media before that, and 3 years of media on a college thing. Since I left school, so you leave school in the UK when you're 16. And you in the UK, you're at school 12 years from 4 to. You're in the UK, you're in school from 14, sorry, from 4 to 16. So I've done I've done 18 years of education. I've done 18 years of education. So um I've done 18 years of education, meaning meaning Void, I started school 2 years before you were born. So I take it you were born in 2009 if you're 16. Yeah, so 6 years of film, 2008. Oh no. So you're nearly 17 then. So 1 year then. 2007. So yeah, you're 13, so yeah. Um so yeah, I've started my education has been longer than you've been alive. So when you were born, I am legend. I was 5 years into my I would have been 5 years into my school. So yeah, honestly, everybody, 18 years of education, and I'm sat there looking at it, going, I'm not that old. I'm only 22. And I'm like, but 18 years of education, because in the UK you start school when you're 4. You start school when you're 4, and I went straight from school to college, and then from college to uni. I'm like, so I've done a lot. Oh, we were actually, everybody. Would you guys like to know a funny story? Um, when I was 16, when I started college. One thing I've never regretted is Minecraft. I'm the same, to be honest. I've been playing Minecraft since I was 12. I've been playing Minecraft since I was 12, and that was 11. That was 11 years ago. I got actually no, I was like 11 actually. I wasn't 12 yet. So yeah, I've been playing Minecraft since I was 11, 12, and I'm 23 in 7 months. Yeah, what was I thinking about? But honestly, everybody, how much does Minecraft mean to you? What does Minecraft mean to all of you? It's got me through some things when I had nowhere else to go. Sounds funny, but I quit it to help me to this day even. I mean, I didn't expect that type of answer, but I was gonna give a similar answer afterwards. Um, so for example, Avoid. I was bullied a lot when I was in school when I was younger. I was bullied a lot because I was very short when I was younger. So I was bullied for being short. I was bullied for being very skinny. I was bullied, but then obviously I gained weight, and then I was bullied for being fat. Minecraft to me was the game that I could, if I was having a bad day, I could build something. I could build something. I could have fun. Hello, Florian. Welcome to the stream. Um, I go on an online chat sort of. Yeah, I was bullied for everything. So I'm, I'm glad I'm not in school now, because I'd have probably been bullied more now. I'd have probably been bullied more now because I'm the heaviest I've ever been. And I was bullied for being skinny, and then and like overweight, as they called me. but I wasn't overweight, if you get what I mean. So I was bullied for being for that. I was bullied for this. I'm glad I'm not in school now because obviously I'm a lot heavier than I was then, if you get what I mean. Hello, Drifter from the Hours. Welcome to the stream. So just to put it on here, guys, just to put it as part of the example, I was about 63 I was about 63 kg then. When I was being bullied for apparently being overweight and fat, I was 63 kg, which that's not overweight. Well, it's only overweight if you're very young and very short. I'm glad I'm not in school now because I'm more like yes, we're on a different world at the moment. We're on my Galactica City world. I was bullied for my autism mostly. Oh, that's horrid. I don't get that. I said mostly twice. Oh yeah, you did. That's fine. I was mostly bullied for being for my autism mostly. But that's fine. It makes sense. Um, but that's horrid. Why would you? I don't get why you bully someone for something they can't change. And besides, some of the smartest people alive, they think was some of the smartest people alive, they have autism. But on the point, everybody, I was bullied for being short. So obviously, I'm not short now. Well, I am short, but not very short. I'm about 5'9", about 175 centimeters. And I was bullied for being 63. I was bullied for when I was in school. I was bullied for being 63 kg, which they said I was fat. Honestly, everybody, how heavy do you think 63 kg is in pounds? Sorry, that's all right. How heavy do you think 63 kg is in pounds? It's not as much as you think, though. My weakness conversions. Honestly, just everyone give us a number. It can be. It's not gonna be. It's not like a. It's not a. It's not a big number. What do you guys think 63 kg could be? You can put anything, any number. It's 140 pounds. It's 140 pounds, Florian. It's a little bit 63 kgs, a little bit more than lifting a coconut. But it's 140 pounds. So according to people in my school year, I was about to say type 136. Yeah, it's roughly that. You're pretty bang on, really, Void. It's 140 pounds. That was overweight. I guarantee all of you people here, I guarantee all of you weigh over 140, because 140 is a normal weight. It's quite a low weight. I guarantee it that all of you weigh over 140. But I'm glad I'm not in school now because I weigh 209, which obviously I don't. Obviously, I'm 100% guaranteeing that none of you are over my weight. I'm guaranteeing that. Well, I'm 100% convinced that none of you weigh more than I do. But yeah, I'm glad. Can you build a tongue tuck? I don't even know what that is. But yeah, I'm guaranteeing no one here weighs over 200 pounds. I don't have to interact with kids mostly in an online school. Lol, new brain rot. Why did I say kids? Adolescents. But Adolescence is still kids. You're a kid until you're 18. Wh- Literally, the day you turn 18 is the day you stop being a child. You're a child until you hit 18. Um, you pre you're basically you're a preteen. You're before 13 you're a preteen, but you're a kid until you reach 18. Yeah. Your brother's 18. Yes, your brother's an adult. If you're 18 years old, you're not a kid anymore. Adolescence is basically when you're yeah, I think I know what it means. Yeah, adolescence is a transitional phase of growth and development between childhood and adulthood. You're an adolescence between 10 and 19. But yeah, sorry, Joe, gotta go. I like that. That's all right, Florian. Thank you for joining the stream, and I'll see you in the next one. But yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I got bullied for being 140 pounds, and apparently that's heavy. Uh, Is that heavy? Come on, is that actually heavy? 140 pounds. That seems ridiculous. Yeah, 140 pounds. Um, I'm 69. I weigh 16. I weigh almost 70 pounds more than that now. I practically weigh double that. Well, not double it because double it would be 280. But does everyone like the Dan TDM statue? Does everyone like the Dan TDM statue that someone built on my world? I didn't build this, but I jokingly gave him a beard. I jokingly gave the Dan TDM statue a beard with vines, and it's now just going off. I gotta go now. Have a nice stream. All right, thank you for joining Void, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, I got cramp in my foot. It's funny, yeah, it is. I did it as just a joke, and I just left it there, and now he looks like Gandalf. You shall not pass. You shall not pass. You shall not eat. You shall not pass. You shall not eat. I love him in the Lego dimensions. How got to eat? You shall not eat. Um, did all of you guys hear that Ian McKellen's playing Magneto again in the next year's Avengers film? Um, Honestly, everybody, we got a film. We got a YouTube. I'm gonna post a link in. We've got a YouTube video that's almost to. I'm gonna put a link in, everybody. We've got a video that's about to cross 1,000 views, so I'm gonna put the link in. Everybody watch it. We've got a video that's about to cross 1,000 views. It's at 997. So everybody watch the video. Everybody watch the video. And let's force it across. Let's force it across 1,000 views. There we go. Come on. Yeah. So warm. Why is it so warm? I'm just gonna pause the mic a minute, guys, because it's very warm. Hello, A Hill the Raven. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Sorry, I muted the mic for 2 seconds because you should be able to hear me now. Can you hear me? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I muted my mic for 2 seconds. I've been looking for your live streams forever. Yeah, sorry about that. I had my dissertation due in my uni dissertation for my degree was due in today, so I've taken the last few days and stopped streaming. I'm sorry. No, it's all right. It's all right. Basically, my streams were cut back. I cut back the streams because my uni dissertation was doing my final session. I literally just finished my dissertation assignment today, so I literally submitted it a few hours ago, and I'm nervous because obviously I need it to do good to save my grade. Thank you, Hunter. That's really kind of you. Honestly, guys, sorry I muted myself, but I needed to go and try and cool down for a moment because right now it's like 28 degrees. In the UK, it's like 28 degrees Celsius, and I'm overweight, everybody, so I'm really sweating. Absolutely one of your best builds. I've had this world for years, to be honest. I've had this world since 2017. I like it. It's unique. Yeah, I'm very unique because I just build random stuff. You're in school right now. I'm not in school right now. I've got 2 more weeks of my degree, and then basically my education's over. I mentioned it on stream just now. Everybody. My education will be over in literally 2 weeks. I mentioned it literally about 3 minutes ago on the stream. I mentioned it about 3 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago on the stream. No phones or electronics are allowed in every school. What about computers? Because obviously you have computers. And no calculators. In the UK, that's a bit different. In the UK, you have exams that is a pain in the ass. In the UK, some exams in the UK, you have 3 maths exams. One is absolutely without a calculator, and then one is with a calculator. Because some of the equations are a bit. But I expect in India it's probably harder, A-Hill the Raven, because the UK don't bother with calculus anymore. There's a lab though, computer lab. Yeah, I remember you saying about calculus, but in the UK they don't. Yeah, the UK don't bother. The UK don't bother with calculus anymore. Welcome back, I imagine. Yeah, the UK don't bother teaching calculus anymore. They only teach it if you go on to study mathematics at uni level, because they said there was no point of them teaching it. They actually changed the schooling system and they made it easier. But yeah, they made it easier. So they made it easier, but in some points it's good, but obviously I really struggled at maths, everybody. So obviously I struggled at maths because I would never get the help I needed. I guess if I survived in India, I could do that with ease in the United States. Um, I'm more of a science guy. I'm more film. Because obviously I I'm more film because obviously I left school in the UK. You leave school at 16, so I left school in 2019. So they've made I think they've probably made it harder. I left school in 2019, so I've studied film for 6 years, so obviously film's my thing. Honestly, everybody, I guarantee, as I said on the stream just now, I guarantee I've been in education longer than some of you have been alive. I think all of you, actually. I think everyone on this stream right now, I've probably been in education longer than everyone's been alive. After I finish this, after the next 2 weeks, after my uni degree's finished. Biology is not that hard. I found physics and chemistry I found hard because in the UK they used to force us to remember all the chemical equations and I could never do it. I could never remember the chemical. I could never. Biology and physics. Biology was fine. Right, is it back on? Yeah, it's on. Sorry, it crashed. But yeah, I loved biology. Biology I really understood. I really did like that one. But obviously history is my favorite. History is my favorite. History was always my favorite, and drama. So as in English, is that like language, written stuff, or is that as in teaching language? Because it's interesting. Is it language or written? Because in the UK we do it weirdly, and the grammar is easy. Yeah. Well, the thing is though, in the UK we call English literature. We call English, and it's like, so often we don't learn English because obviously I am English, so we can't learn that because that's obviously my natural language. But yeah, we call literature English, so when everyone says English, I get confused. Must be easy to easy. I wasn't very. We had two in the UK. We had to study two things for an exam. We had to study English lit and English language. I was better at English lit. I mean, I write novels in my spare time, everybody. So I'm better at literature. English in India is maybe, I don't know. You know what at points is? I do not. I'm afraid. Um, what's the biggest build? Well, the tower we were at. The tower we were at. It was a tower we were at. Earlier on, Timelapse Tower. I Am Legend, because of just how wide it was. Do you guys want to see a scene from a shot? Streams crashed. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, hey, other Raven? Who's the biggest bird? You or Decepted? Are you saying who's taller, me or Decepted? It's a meme. Well, Decepted is taller than me. Um, I will admit, Decepted is taller than me. Can you say Italian brain rots? I can't. I'm not Italian, I'm afraid. Although I do, like pizza. Although Decepted is taller than me on that regard. Decepted is 2 inches taller than me, I think. I think Decepted is 5'11". I'm 5'9". Yeah, Decepted is taller than me, but I weigh a lot more than him. Decepted Decepted is taller than me, if you were aiming that question in that regard, but I weigh a lot more than Decepted. I'm probably like 4 stone. I'm probably like 40 kg. I'm probably 50 kg heavier than him. It's a several. What was I doing? But yeah, on that regard, everybody, yeah, Decepted's taller than me, but I weigh almost 30. I weigh over 30 kg more than him. So if you're talking on that regard, I am bigger than him technically because I'm fatter than he is. Because he is only 63 kg, and I'm more like 95. But what was I going to say, everybody? Would you guys like to see a scene from this short film that I've been working on? Would you guys like to see a scene from a short film I'm working on? Right, we'll air some clips. Oh, wrong clip. Let's just get rid of that. Let's get rid of words. That's the file. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. Let me just edit this. Let me just edit the prop. Let me just stop that one a minute. No, let's just edit the. I just want to edit the properties of it. Properties. I want to edit the speed back to normal. Yeah, that's me in the clown suit, by the way. We're gonna quickly put this back to normal. There's a reason it was sped down. I sped it down the other day to explain. I put it down to explain why I hated this shot, and I think everyone laughed. It's not creepy whatsoever. Yeah, but that's only a couple of. That's only two. That's only two shots. All the creepy. A lot of the creepy stuff. A lot of the creepy stuff. Is in other bits. It's not meant to be like, you know, the clown's always creepy. It's meant to be the clown gets creepier the more and more you see him. That's one tall clown. No, it's not a tall clown. That's not a tall clown. Mayhill the Raven. That's me, and I'm in a regard. I am quite short. I'm literally 5'9". Most of the people on this stream are probably taller than me. It's a fat clown. Sorry, I was joking around. No, it's all right. I mean, it's in a regard I am quite tall. In a regard I am tall because, you know, I'm over the world average, but I'm not. Someone said that clown was skinny the other day, and I'm like, it's not skinny. I'm like, someone jokingly said, oh, well, I don't know if they were jokingly say it. They were saying, what was it? Oh, that clown's skinny. I'm just 6 foot tall. It's sad, to be honest. What do you mean by it's sad? Do you want to be shorter or do you want to be taller? You wish you were 6'5". I mean, I know people who are 6'5", but then I guarantee someone that's 6'5" would probably want to be your height. But you are what? I remember you saying something about being 15. If you're 15 and 6 foot, that's fairly tall. You can make. Yeah, I remember you saying you were 15. Literally, put it this way: you're 6 inches. You're 6 or 7 inches taller than me when I was 15. When I was 15, I was like 5'5", 5'6". Um, and to put it on there, everybody, this clown weighs a lot. Someone said to me about the clown being. Someone said to me about this clown is skinny. I'm like, the clown isn't skinny. You can clearly see. Let's slow it down. Let's slow this one down again, and we'll explain why I hate this shot. We'll explain why this shot I hate. No, they weren't joking. They thought this was skinny. We're gonna wind it back. This is why this shot isn't in it. Because I mean, I'm not insecure about being, you know, heavy. I'm not insecure about being heavy, but as the clown starts jumping here, it does look skinny, kind of though. But as this clown starts going, you start seeing all the belly fat all jump, or you know, swirling around, and then obviously as I jump, I actually tore the suit here as well. You see obviously all the belly fat jumping around, and then the wig come off, so I can't use the shot. It might look skinny, but it's not fat. It's chubby. It's not fat. It's chubby. I mean, I could see your hair out. Yeah. Yeah, I do have blonde hair, everybody, but blonde, but it is naturally dying to brown. Um, it's not really long. It's not really long. It's more, it grows longer on the back, which is a bit weird. It's longish. It's longish, but it's to hide a bald patch, which I have on the top of my head. Yeah. In the regard, the clown is... Would you mind building the Tutorial World Castle? I would love to do that. You hate your life sometimes. I mean, why do you hate your life? But to put it on there, Hill the Raven, when you said about the clown doesn't look like fat, it doesn't, because I'm not that overweight. I'm just a little bit overweight for my height. I think I'm about 95 kg because my weighing scales was wrong. It told me I was heavier than what I was. I don't know if anyone else has ever had that, but my weighing scales was out by a few pounds. It told me I was It told me I was 220. It told me I was like 215 to 220 when in reality I was 210. Even 60 kg is overweight in India. Um, is that because India's got quite a small population? I mean, I'm not saying that it's a small population. Is that because the population's uh shorter? Because 60 kg, that's no. I know it's 2 billion people. I was saying height wise. Sorry, I probably should have made that more specific. But 60 kg. I was 60 kg when I was 15, and that was an average height for 15 years old. That was an average height if you that was an average weight if you're 15 in the UK. That's 62 kg is an average weight if you're 15 and around about 5'6", 5'7". Um, but if you're taller, you tend to weigh more. If you're taller, you tend to weigh more. So for example, I'm going to use this as an example. A guy me and Decepted now, he's shorter than the pair of us. He says he's 5'6", but I say he's probably about 5'5". I say he's about 5'5", 5'4", because he's a lot shorter. He's not 3 inches shorter than me. I think he's about 4 or 5. He's shorter than well, he's definitely shorter than you. But would you like to know? This guy's massive though. He's massive in a regard. Um, he's probably about 110. He's probably about 105 kg. He's probably about 105 kg, which I'm. Let me look what that is in pounds a minute. 105 kg in stone. No, not stone. No, maybe a bit more than that. Then he's probably about 108. He's probably about 100 kg, and in pounds, that's about 240 pounds. Have you ever tried the Spud from Spud Brothers? I have not. I don't think I've even heard of that, to be honest. Do you know how to pick a lock? I do not, I'm afraid. I wish I did. But to be honest, Stay Hill the Raven. So this guy that me and Decepted know, he's shorter than me, and I'm fairly short in a figure of speech, and he's probably about 5'5", 5'6". This guy weighs about 107 kg, so he looks bigger. He looks heavier. He looks heavier than me because he is heavier than me. But if I weighed the same amount as him, I'm going to look heavier. So say I weighed the same amount as you, you're going to look skinnier than... If I weighed the same amount as you, you'd look skinnier because you're taller. Which is why all those basketball players can weigh 300 pounds and look skinny. Because of how tall they are, it's all distributed equally. What's that guy? What's that real tall one at the moment? What's that real tall Canadian one at the moment? Um,
You can reach huge subs. Yeah. I mean, I do have another channel, everybody. I do have another channel, but it's for filmmaking. No, I'm thinking of this Canadian guy. He's only like 18. Olivier Roux. Olivier Roux. He's 7'9". He's 7'9". He weighs 300. He weighs 305 pounds, and obviously he looks skinny. So it's when they say about weight and overweight, it depends how tall you are, because he's 7'9" and he's 18. I'm like, so I worked that out a while back. That guy stands 24 inches taller than me, because I'm 5'9", and obviously if you're a foot taller than someone, you're 12 inches taller than them. So that means he's 24 because he's 2 foot taller than me. Could I do a quick world tour? Of course. This is the beach area. So we've got I modelled this off Wales. There's areas in Wales. There's villages in Wales. There's towns in Wales. Sea towns in Wales. Coastal towns in Wales where every house is a different colour. Welcome back, Angelo. Welcome back to the stream. So this is the bridge. This is going to be the Twin Towers eventually, but I haven't got round to finishing them. This is a new building which I've not got round to finishing yet. This is the theatre. I've had this world for a long time. Can you make a beach? I would love to. Eventually we're going to make a beach. I've had this world since 2017. Yeah, I've had this world for years, Angelo. I've had this world for years. All my initial streams in 2018 were on this world. This is a swimming pool. I can't even remember what these two buildings are called. They're like twinny star buildings. This is like a sci-fi skyscraper. Could you make a Burger King? I don't have a Burger King. I should build one. I've got a McDonald's. We've got a McDonald's. We've got Barney's Playhouse and Tea Rooms. Well, Decepted. We've got Pizza Hut. Go to the McDonald's. We've got Game, which is it's basically GameStop and what the UK's equivalent of GameStop. Where's KFC? We've got KFC here. I didn't build this. A subscriber built it. What else we got? What's my favourite item in Minecraft? I have no idea. Probably the Elytra. Oh, Decepted built a restaurant. My favourite update is probably the first update I ever played. Title update 31. Basically, Decepted used to have a channel called Captive before it got terminated for fake copyright claims. He built Captive's Hot Restaurant, and he basically built a restaurant. There's another McDonald's that I want to go to, and it's literally here. This one's actually decorated, though. So, it's even got a flag. I didn't build this one. What's everyone ordering? Cheeseburger, Big Mac, fries, quarter pounder, Coke, Pepsi, Sprite, Fanta, McFlurry iced coffee, donut muffin, coffee latte, double white matcha, Happy Meal, chicken selects, no chicken, fillet of fish. Theme 2016, that was my first ever edition, the best Minecraft experience. Yeah, Minecraft is just... Do you guys want to know something really bizarre? What I did the other week? Honestly, when you said about McDonald's, Angelo, I went to McDonald's literally. I went to McDonald's recently and I bought the biggest meal ever. My grandpa passed away recently. I was super sad. I used to stick by him. I'm sorry to hear about your loss. My nan died 2 years ago. And I'm still in shock. Because it got me by surprise, because she went into the hospital. Was recovering, and then died. And I'm still shocked 2 years later. So I do absolutely understand that one. He used to play soccer with me. In the UK we call it football, and I absolutely love football. I love it, but I'm just really crap at playing it. Probably because I couldn't run after the ball because I was really fat. I mean, I was everybody. I mean, I wasn't as heavy as I am now, but obviously I was shorter then. Um, but I always used to get stuck in defence. And do you guys want to know a real funny football story? So if you're playing football slash soccer in school, if you're playing football slash soccer in school, it's 12 p.m. here. It's 7:30 p.m. for me. No, 7:50. Sorry, it's 7:50 p.m. It's warm. I got to sleep soon. Yeah, I didn't. I got hardly any sleep. I like baseball. I never really watched baseball, to be honest. Do you guys want to know a real funny football story? So I'm stuck in defence, and this is because these bullies, they wanted me to get clattered into. So I don't like any sport really. I do and don't, but it's probably because I'm overweight, and obviously I could never obviously challenge anyone. So these bullies, they because I was short, I was probably like 5'3", 5'4" at the time. I was about 14, 15. Um, they stuck me in defence because they knew that I would get clattered into. Um, and I see the ball in front of me. I see the ball, and this guy is kicking it, and this guy's like 250 pounds. So I'll Google that's what it is in kg for everybody. 200. This guy's like 250 pounds, which is that's 100. That's like 104. That's like 115 kg. For everyone that's not English, or British. I mean, that's like 115 kg. Um, and I'm probably about 110 pounds at the time. So obviously, I when I was 14, 15, I was obviously lighter. So I'm about 49. So this guy's like, I never used to go to the one I was assigned. So to put it on there, this guy weighed six. To put it on there, um, this guy would weigh 66. This guy weighed 66 kg more than me. So that's like, I don't know what it is. This guy weighed almost 150 pounds more than me. This guy weighed about 150 pounds more than me, and he was about 6'5". He was about 6'5", so I was probably about a foot shorter than him. I wrapped a paperclip around my finger. Yeah, why? Yeah, why? So honestly, this guy weighed about 150 pounds more than me. He was about 6'5", so he was obviously over a foot taller than me. And I saw him running with the ball, and I was like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get to the ball first. I thought. I didn't just get the ball. I went him and took him. I went him and took him out as well. So I ended up. They thought that I wouldn't get the ball, and then I'd be knocked on the floor and unconscious. Alright, Hail the Raven. Thank you for joining the live stream, and I'll see you in the next stream. But yeah, everybody. So this guy's about 6'5". I'm probably about 5'4", 5'5", and he probably weighs about, I don't know, 150, which is about 66, 67 kg. Runs in, crashes in, and runs in, tries to tackle me. 150 pounds average weight. No. He weighed 150 pounds more than me. So this guy was more like 200. This guy was more like 250. Angelo. I weighed about 100. I weighed about 100 at the time. I was only about 5'1", 5'2" though, maybe 5'3". But this guy has got the ball. He's 6'5", probably about 250 pounds, and I took him and the ball. I went in playing football, and I tackled him and took him out with the ball. Fortnite or Minecraft? Minecraft, I'm afraid. I've never played Fortnite in my life. I prefer Minecraft because I like the Minecraft spirit. to be honest. I like the Minecraft spirit, and also as well, I prefer sandbox games. I prefer games when I can build stuff and I don't have to do. I see Fortnite as more of a battle royale, more multiplayer. I prefer Minecraft as a Joe in 2014, 120. No, I was 100. I was under that. I was £100 when I was 14, Angelo. I'm more like I'm not £6,700. I'm 209. I'm 209. I'm not six. I'm not No, I'm 209, 210. About 210 actually. I'm not £6,700. I'm 210. If I was £6,700, I think I'd be dead because I don't think my 5'9" body could take that. In fact, I don't think anyone could take. I don't think anyone could take that weight. The heaviest guy ever was at 1,300. I don't think my weight could take that. Does anyone think that they'd be able to take that much weight? £6,700. That's like the weight of an elephant. Did you know elephants are that big they can't jump? Yeah, elephant. Honestly, everybody, elephants are that big that they can't. Elephants can't actually jump because they're too big. Elephants don't. Elephants cannot jump. Their autonomy, particularly their leg structure and muscle to weight ratio, prevents them from being able to propel themselves into the air. Unlike most animals, their bones in the elephant's legs are pointed downwards, which doesn't provide the spring for the needed jump. As it turns out, it's hard to get a 4-ton animal off the ground at all. Yeah, elephants weigh 4 tons. That's a lot. I mean, 4 tons. 1 ton is £2,500. An imperial ton is 2,000. A ton is 2,000. What, it's called the British ton or the imperial, an imperial ton. An imperial ton is £2,240. So, hello, Sean Newgan. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, everybody, when I say about elephants, you're going to have a heavy thunderstorm on Monday. Cool. I'm probably going to have one of them soon as well in the UK at the moment, because the UK's weather at the moment is very, very warm. Today it's been about 28 degrees, and that's rare for the 1st of May. But honestly, it is warm, everybody. It's very, very warm. The whole world's going to snow in tomorrow. Yeah, but I don't believe, when they say about climate change, I don't believe in the concepts of global warming. I don't believe in the concept of global warming because they don't actually know what's going to happen. They say about global warming, but it's a cycle. The world warms up and then the world goes cold again, which the world basically, what caused the last great ice age? The world warmed up, melted all the ice caps, and then it all froze again. Global warming. It says here, look, global warming. Global warming has occurred naturally throughout Earth's history, but it's happening at faster rates because of obviously the human activities. But the Earth is drifting away. Said like the 66 kilometers. It's like the moon. The moon's slowly moving away from the Earth. The Earth is slowly moving away from the you're from the US. Yeah, in the UK right now we've had a very warm few days. So, how warm is it for you at the moment, Sean Newton? In Fahrenheit? Because obviously, I don't understand why the US still use Fahrenheit. The UK, the UK, I understand why America used it, because that's what the British used when Britain was still part of America. America was still part of Britain. But I don't get why America hasn't switched over like everybody else to Celsius. Because obviously, thunderstorms normally happen when it's warm, warm air, cold air. Honestly, I'm going to have thunderstorms in a few days' time, Sean Newgan, because the UK right now is 28 degrees Celsius, which is about 84 Fahrenheit. When they say the UK's cold, it's not actually cold. But it's because it looks like it's cold, but it's not. The UK's summers are actually quite warm. Well, warmish. An average summer day in the UK is probably 30 to 36 degrees. What am I doing? 30 degrees Celsius. No. An average summer day in the UK is between 86. An average summer's day in the UK, everybody, is between. An average day in the summer in the UK is between 86 Fahrenheit and 96 Fahrenheit. It's warm. Bar one day last year. Bar one day in the UK last year when it was bar one day in the UK the other year, which the temperature reached 105 Fahrenheit. It reached 40 degrees. It was the first time in history that it was the first time since records began, because obviously they don't have records from like 400 years ago. But since they've been keeping temperature records, the UK in 2022 had the hottest day it's ever had since they started recording temperatures. It was 40 degrees Celsius, so pretty much 105 Fahrenheit. There we go. Holy mo! Should we hop on to a different world? I think we should in a minute. Oh, here we go. Honestly, guys, it's warm. I'm probably going to end this stream in a minute because obviously I'm not going to stream forever tonight because obviously I do want to get some sleep tonight. Because I've had a really stressful day because of this dissertation being due in. But I will say to you guys, thank you for watching the stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.